talking about Necrons. I'm God Smasher Bot. Today we talk about the Tomb Spyder. Okay, Tomb Spyder. Here's its stat line: 55 points per model. Weapon skill, ballistic skill 2, meaning it hits on like 5 pluses against most things. It's not that good. Strength and toughness 6, meaning that it's very survivable, and when it does hit, it can easily wound because it's got big, massive claws. It has 2 wounds, meaning it's it's not too bad. Toughness 6, you're going to last a while. Initiative 2, 3 attacks. Leadership 10 and 3+ save. Okay. It's a big, slow robot spider. And subsequently it has the monstrous creature special rule, which is quite good. It has claws as its weapons, but can replace one of its claws as a particle projector, as seen here. This gives it 1 less attack in close combat. I'm not fond of it because it only has ballistic skill 2, and so isn't that good. Right, what else have we got? Number, right. Up to 3 Tomb Spiders can be in a squad, but they don't have to remain in coherency. So, meaning that you've got 3 organisation chart spaces, so that means you're going to have a total of 9 on the field, which is good for We'll Be Back. That's my next point. We'll be back with these guys. Regular We'll Be Back, you're not allowed to get back up if you don't have another model of the same type within 6 inches. If you've got a Tomb Spider on the field, then if the Tomb Spider is within 12 inches of the model that's trying to get back up, as long as there's another model of the same type on the field, then they can still get back up, which is quite good. And they don't have to remain in coherency, so meaning that if you have a squad of 3, then you can have them roaming about the field, helping with this all over the field, which is quite good. Right, other special rules. Fearless, which is, well, you should know this by now. Hover, meaning that they do move as skimmers, but they only move 6 inches, because they're slow and big, cumbersome things. They don't need to rush. And finally, Artificer. Now, this is one of the main points of the Tomb Spider. Basically, at the start of the assault phase, you can try and spawn a scarab base. You get to do this on a d6 roll, and you get to create one base at the start of each assault phase. On a roll of a 1, then you take a wound when making this. So on a 2+, it's spawned without any damage, and if you roll a 1, you take a wound. You only have 2 wounds, so you've got to be careful with this. Now, I've read the rules, and I've spoken to some people, and it turns out that you can spawn something at the start of the assault phase, then rush in with the thing you've just spawned. You don't have to wait about. This is quite good, because if you're going to combat with something, you want some extra attacks and stuff. Spawn Scarab Base, which has 3 attacks, 3 wounds. If you just spawn 1, then you can rush into combat, and because toughness is taken from the average, or if there's equal numbers, then from the most highest, then you've got 2 models with toughness 6. Both have got 3 attacks if you haven't upgraded the thing to a gun. So that's a total of 6 attacks. If you rush them into combat with charge, then that's a total of 8 attacks. At toughness 6, this is quite good. At a total of 5 wounds if you're successful. That's quite good. Against something like a Dreadnought, that's equal to a Dreadnought or something. Or, maybe not a Dreadnought, because they've got strength 10 with their power fists. But your high toughness units, that's quite good. But you're only allowed to make 1 each assault phase with each Tomb Spider, I mean. So but after a while you've built up a reasonable size. That's quite good. Another thing about them, you can only make the model scarabs if you have a spare model to hand. So, say a scarab dies, you can use that, or just take a bunch of scarab bases and spawn them when you want. It's not bad. You don't have to pay for them in the force organisation chart or with points for your army. So that's quite good. Free models. And what else is there? Anything else? No, nothing else in the rules. I quite like them. They're heavy support choice, meaning that they can't hold objectives, but they can contest them. I used one to guard an objective, not hold it, but guard it, because it's toughness 6. It stood out with quite a few shots. Guy dropped probably a bunch of regular Marines about it, shot like 50 shots at it, only took 1 wound. That's quite good. Next time, talking about the Monolith. Okay, so that's enough for Doom Spiders for now. Bye-bye.